5 words, one bitter truth that I think people should know is money does actually change people.
Fact
so it
right
takes
there.
a lot of hard work
Fact right there.
to not change when you have money. But money will just change your taste, change your style, change your personality, just change you. What about yours? 5 words, what's one bitter truth?
Man, I think one of the biggest truths that, I would say in 5 words would be you cannot trust human beings.
Actually,
Yes,
it's even crazy that you can't actually trust yourself.
No, I can trust myself.
No, you can't.
Tune in to the Max Hits with Real Skills and Sarah. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on 102.3 Max FM. Your day with great music and all the latest updates you need to stay ahead.
Why do we hide pregnancy? Why do Nigerians hide pregnancy? I mean, I don't really know. Now, say doctor, say if anybody know, go.
This is Africa. Before you know it, you.
And I think we are nothing like that. We are overdoing.
Ultimate money boost. Tune in to the Max Breakfast with Ejiro and Ella. Weekdays 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos. Hit music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Waiting day.
Everybody they speak French. We Bokulesi, Mama Puktoa, but I come from
Bokulesi na French.
Don't be pidgin French.
Wait now, you people don't understand. I said that's the normal French.
Okay, Mama Puktu.
Yeah, Mama Puktu. As an American mistakenly born in Nigeria, globally local Nigeria, I went to the hinterlands of France.
Of
France. That's how they call it. It's like
he knows hand when it
France. It's France.
He knows the hand.
Anyway,
Waiting Day with Wale Po. 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
on Max FM. Music for Lagos, 102.3 Max FM. Don't let the rush hour slow you down. Are you ready to go?
The wife wanted them to jackpot, but he said, no, my dear. We are not going anywhere because I know your type of person. I've looked at you, studied you very well. If you live there, you want to go and run away. I know what you can do.
Yeah, blaster. There's a proverb. You say,
yes.
Hey! Ibikolo majasi. What that means? When you're doing this thing must not cut. Not cut. This skinny must not cut. When you cut, now for your eye. Now you got to pick up for floor.
The Max Drive is here to make your evening commute a thrill with a blend of music, hot topics, and sports. The Max Drive with Simon and Debbie. Every weekday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Max FM. Hit music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM.
Max Millions.
Max Millions with Ding. On the Max Breakfast, Lovett Chukudi from Berger walked away with 15,000 naira.
Max Million beats the clock.
15,000 naira.
Stop! Hey!
All right, congratulations. You won us at 15,000 naira courtesy of Ding. Let's celebrate you.
Your chance to win a share of 1 million naira is coming up on Max Hits. As soon as you hear the Max Million song of the day, know it is time to call our winning line.
0817-287-1854.
Be the 10th caller. Play the game. And when you hear the prize money you're satisfied with, shout stop before the bell rings. Don't be greedy and don't chicken out. It's Max Millions on 102.3 Max FM. Who am I?
Max FM. Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning mornings a whole lot better with Mary Alamy on your radio.
Ready for the weekend.
There's entertainment scoop, you get to talk to Mary. Of course, the sports trends with current updates, plus music and vibes, and maybe an upgrade as well. Never know. Mary just might upgrade your weekend.
Upgrade. 2 hours of premium entertainment assured every Saturday morning with Mary Alamy from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on 102.3 Max FM. Don't miss a minute.
FM. And before we go on, a quick reminder, we still have Max Million on Waiting Day today. Don't forget, this is a chance for you to get your own share of the 1 million naira giveaway courtesy of Max FM. And you know, say country where no get law, no get offense. So for this our level, we get law and we get offense. You have to listen out for a song. Once this song plays full, you have to call the Max Million hotline on 080-5437-6186. And if you are the 10th caller, that's caller number 10th, you get a chance to get your own share of the 1 million naira. Now, the song to listen out for today on Waiting Day you by Run Town. That guy himself, you know the hear word. He go all the way to Ghana to go find babe. When for just anyway, don't let's go into that. That's not why we're here. If you are the 10th caller, you get a chance to play Max Million, like we say. Don't be greedy and don't be chicken. Still and still, this is the segment that we call Area Police. And today's Area Police is an area police with a difference. Don't forget, area police is about letting you know so many things that is happening in your area or any area where you go. And today we are going to focus on the center of excellence, Eko, Lagos. The place where they say when 5 people enter and 1 they come out, it's sweet pass. They think say now only America they jackpot. People they jackpot into Lagos if you don't know. They still they jackpot it tomorrow. But today, we have in the Waiting Day house with us a distinguished gentleman, an American with finesse. Let me just put it like that. This man does so many things to make it easy for all of us, which is why he's here. And his name is, let me first give you his title so you can understand the kind of big fish where we get for Waiting Day house today. He is, and I quote, Assistant Director, IT Directorate LIRS, Lagos State Internal Revenue Services. I know say some of you now, if I don't hear LIRS, your heart will make him. Don't be afraid. They are our friend, you know, unlike the police. This was our friend. It has been tested and trusted. And he is in the person of Rashid Olu Ajayi in the building. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Nigerians. Happy to be here.
Lovely to have you here, sir. So, first things first. Ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming live on YouTube. You can check us out on YouTube at Max FM Nigeria. Max, please, we are not playing Max Million on YouTube. Stop saying this, stop. It's not time. This is time for a serious thing. Because even in the United States of America, where people they carry for head like say now Shuka, once it is tax season, they know they take and play. The greatest of the mightiest are falling. The former president of the United States, Donald Trump, is still being investigated for tax issues, if you don't know. If he go to jail, if you're not careful. But God no go let our own be like that. Oga Rashid, first things first, welcome to the Waiting Day house. For those who don't know, let me quickly break something down to everybody. Some people go to say tax, now that money way they collect from fiber. Sorry, more boss, tax near. No, that's not it. For those who don't know, let me quickly give you a brief intro into what tax and taxation is. Oga, can you do us the honor?
Yes, by all means.
Please, what is tax?
Tax is money that it has to be deducted from your income, for which you have no direct benefit at all. So when people say that I pay my taxes and I don't get any benefit and all that, what the law says, although we try to give as much benefit in Lagos as possible, because we need to put human feelings that, okay, the taxes that people are paying, what is the government doing with it? I mean, the accountability and the transparency is always there for government. But what the law says, it's like is that there is no direct benefit for any tax that you pay because it is.
Okay, wait. So if I let's do a mental walkthrough.
Yeah.
So I mean let's say which is obvious. I'm a Lagosian.
Yes.
And then I pay tax. So this the way you talk. What do you mean? So you cannot give me discount or something?
Well, you suppose know say tax is a function of government. You said earlier that when there's no law, there's no crime.
Offense. Yes.
There's no offense.
Yes.
So if government say make we collect taxes and they say okay make we give rebates, then we go give rebates. It's only in America and in UK that then they give rebates, but the tax law in Nigeria does not give rebates at all. What taxes will do is that if somebody, like some taxes, they will be say, if somebody pay on your behalf, you will get a credit note on those taxes.
Okay.
But for the one that you pay as you earn, there's no any direct benefit at all. You just pay to government and
you move on.
And you move on.
So taxation, and then don't vex. So who can change the law on taxation in Nigeria?
Well, it's the red chamber and the green chamber.
We'll talk to them. We'll talk to them. If they can practice democracy from America, they must practice the law.
Definitely.
So now, taxation. The average person in Nigeria, quote and unquote, no send. What it concern them with tax? So what does it mean for people who don't pay tax? What does it mean for the government? What does it mean for the economy? What does it mean to the people?
Right. The people must understand that for government to function, they must generate revenue. And one of such revenues be taxes.
Okay.
Even all these Oyinbo countries, some don't even have any mineral resources. They don't have any natural resources. The only thing they live on is taxes.
Yeah.
So for government to function, they must collect taxes. So this is what we're talking about, that for any government to function, they must collect taxes. And for we all to enjoy government infrastructure, we must pay our taxes. So it's a civic responsibility for us as citizens of a country to make sure, say, we pay our taxes. And it's government function to ensure that the taxes we pay are well utilized to creating infrastructure, creating job security, employment,
food security, and so many other things. So it is a way of government.
It's a win-win. Yes.
So you pay tax to government, government makes better roads.
Exactly.
You pay tax to government, government invests in security.
Yes.
You pay tax to government, government builds better housing and hospital and medical and education.
Exactly.
But one of the problems that people have often said, we are still going into so many things, Ogami, is that if I pay tax, I will sure say they go use them.
Well, back in the days, when governments no dey transparent.
They wear skirts, they cover them.
Exactly.
Don't see anything.
But in Lagos today, I tell you, any tax you pay goes straight into government coffers.
Straight.
If anybody come meet you, say, go pay this tax for this account, you know, say, na Madaru be that one.
Yeah, na Sakamanje.
Na Sakamanje be that one. So all the taxes where we pay now, then get revenue code and they get agency code. The agency code means say this money where you dey go pay is going straight to Lagos State Internal Revenue Service. And that Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, not be Lagos State Internal Revenue Service POSO, it goes straight into the state treasury for Lagos State government. So we serve as tax administrators, we don't even get access to that money.
To the money? Now the government.
Now the government, it goes straight to.
Wow.
So that's why, in fact, when somebody pay above what they're supposed to pay, some people will say to get that money back now wahala, because
you don't enter government.
You don't enter government money. So in fact it go jade, but it get process when you go.
Country wey no get law, no get offense.
No get offense.
So very quickly before we move, because plenty things where we go do. What is the difference between LIRS and FIRS?
Okay, so we know that in Nigeria there are 3 tiers of government. You have federal government, you have state government, and you have local government. And each of these government then get their taxes where then they collect. FIRS, Federal Inland Revenue Service, now then they collect federal government taxes.
Okay.
Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, now then they collect
Lagos State
taxes, which is pay as you earn, consumption tax, withholding tax in some cases, and so on. What's this other taxes called? Hotel consumption tax.
No wonder.
Consumption tax.
No, okay.
So these are the taxes that are being collected by state, and then you have local governments as well. Local government don't collect taxes, but they collect levies.
Okay.
Things like lock-up shops,
car park,
TV license, radio license. So we need to also know that local governments, all the taxes they collect, they're not collecting taxes but levies. So we need to at least
people
differentiate, and people would know. So those are the differences between FRS and Lagos State Internal Revenue Service.
Now, for those who might have quickly forgotten, because some people now don't chop akara forget, the person where they for house again. Now our Oga Rashid Oluajayi, who is Assistant Director, IT Directorate. IT no be it, on, AS. That means information technology. And he's going to let you know some wonderful things when they happen for the tax level. There's something called e-taxing. Some people now still believe, say, if they want pay tax, they must go to Alausa, go queue under sun. My brothers and sisters, that was in the olden days. Things are getting better. If they can do artificial intelligence, who are we not to take advantage of technology? The average person now uses an Android phone or iOS. So they have made things easier for us. But if you want to ask questions, you can send us a text message on 080-5437-6165. Again, 080-5437-6165. We get LIRS in the building. This one no be artists where they single. This one are people where they do their best to make it better for the average Lagosian. In the meantime, in between time, let's quickly go for this break and we'll be right back.
Fun and interesting, you know where to turn to. Hit music now. The Max Hits.
5 words, one bitter truth that I think people should know is money does actually change people. So it takes a lot of hard work to not change when you have money. But money will just change your taste, change your style, change your personality, change you. What about yours? 5 words, what's one bitter truth?
Man, I think one of the biggest truths that, I would say in 5 words would be you cannot trust human beings.
Actually, it's even crazy that you can't actually trust yourself.
No, I can trust myself.
No, you can't.
Tune in to the Max Hits with Real Skills and Sarah. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on 102.3 Max FM. Music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Kickstart your day with great music and all the latest updates you need to stay ahead.
Why do we hide pregnancy? Why do Nigerians hide pregnancy? I mean, I don't really know. Now, say Dr. Say if anybody know, go.
This is Africa. Before you know it, you.
And I think we are nothing like that. We are overdoing.
For the ultimate morning boost, tune in to the Max Breakfast with Ejiro and Ella. Weekdays 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos. Hit music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Waiting day.
Everybody they speak French. Oui, Bokulesi, Mama Puktoa, but I come from
Bokulesi na French.
Don't be pidgin French.
Wait now, you people don't understand. I said that's the normal French.
Okay, Mama Puktu.
Yeah, Mama Puktu. As an American mistakenly born in Nigeria, globally local Nigeria, I went to the interlands of France.
Of Wetin?
Of France. That's how they call it. It's like
he knows hang when he
France. It's France.
He knows the hang.
Anyway,
Waiting Day with Wale Po 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
on Max FM. Music for Lagos, 102.3 Max FM. Don't let the rush hour slow you down. I am ready to go.
want them to japa, but he said, no, my dear. We are not going anywhere because I know your type of person. I've looked at you, studied you very well. If you live there, you want to go and run away. I know what you can do.
Yeah, the blaster. There's a proverb. They say,
yes.
Hey! Ibikolo majasi. You know what that means? When you're doing this thing must not cut. Not cut. This skinny must not cut. When it cut, now for your eye.
But
now you got to pick up for floor.
The Max Drive is here to make your evening commute a thrill with a blend of music, hot topics, and sports. The Max Drive with Simon and Debbie. Every weekday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Max FM. Hit music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM.
Max Millions.
Max Millions with Ding. On the Max Breakfast, Love Chukudi from Berger walked away with 15,000 naira.
Max Million beats the clock.
15,000 naira.
Stop! Hey!
All right, congratulations. You won us at 15,000 naira courtesy of Ding. Let's celebrate you.
Your chance to win a share of 1 million naira is coming up on Max Hits. As soon as you hear the Max Million song of the day, know it is time to call our winning line.
0817-287-1854.
Be the 10th caller. Play the game. And when you hear the prize money you're satisfied with, shout stop before the bell rings. Don't be greedy and don't chicken out. It's Max Millions on 102.3 Max FM. Who am I?
Max FM. Good morning, everyone. Saturday mornings are a whole lot better with Mary Alamy on your radio.
Ready for the weekend.
There's entertainment scoop, you get to talk to Mary. Of course, the sports trends with current updates, plus music and vibes, and maybe an upgrade as well. Never know, Mary just might upgrade your weekend.
2 hours of premium entertainment assured every Saturday morning with Mary Alamy from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on 102.3 Max FM. Don't miss a minute. Music for Lagos, 102.3 Max FM.
Let's go.
Looking to make your midday fun and interesting? You know where to turn to. Hit music now. The Max Hits.
5 words, one bitter truth that I think people should know is money does actually change people.
Fact
so it
right
takes
there.
a lot of hard work
Fact right there.
to not change when you have money. But money will just change your taste, change your style, change your personality, change you. What about yours? 5 words, what's one bitter truth?
Man, I think one of the biggest truths that I would say in 5 words would be you cannot trust human beings.
Actually,
Yes,
it's even crazy that you can't actually trust yourself.
No, I can trust myself.
No, you can't.
Tune in to the Max Hits with Real Skills and Sarah. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on 102.3 Max FM. Music for Lagos, 102.3 Max FM. Kickstart your day with great music and all the latest updates you need to stay ahead.
Why do we hide pregnancy? Why do Nigerians hide pregnancy? I mean, I don't really know. Now, say Dr. Say if anybody know, go.
This is Africa. Before you know it, you.
And I think we are nothing like that. We're overdoing.
For the ultimate morning boost, tune in to the Max Breakfast with Ejiro and Ella. Weekdays 5 a.m.
Guy in the house with us, in the person of our brother, our friend, the one they call Mr. Rashid Oluwajayi. Still wonderful to have you here. Now, before we went for the break, we don't explain what is tax, the essence of tax, and why tax is important. You don't hear for this jingle we just play. It is an offense not to pay your tax, especially when you generate income in the center of excellence. But guess what? Things are getting better. Things are becoming easier. And we told you that is the Oga when it comes to information technology. So, bros, no vessel, I beg, can you share with our listeners where they home and where they abroad how technologies has evolved the process of filing individual tax, and what does it mean to file individual tax? What does it mean?
Okay, thank you, Ali. The Enterprise Tax Administration System was digitized and automated from 1st of October 2019.
Okay.
This was what we thought that it would be nice to assist in the process of ease of doing business in the state.
Okay.
So that our people can, at the touch of a button, sit down within the comfort of their own homes and do all their tax transactions. So this was what informed the agency to automate all our processes and digitize our tax process. So it means that every tax transactions now, from taxpayer registration to assessment to bill payment to objections to demand notice and to creating a tax clearance, has been digitized. We're even still doing more because very soon we're also going to launch the mobile app for this application, because everybody now has a smartphone.
Yeah.
And with where technology is going now, we want to bring that comfort to the palms of all citizens within the states, that even when they're in a bus or they're anything, as long as they have a smartphone or any device that can connect to internet, they can reach us on etax.lrs.net. So the application is seamless, it's reliable, it's intelligent.
It's convenient.
It's convenient. So, and that convenience is one of the canons of taxation. Principles of convenience, so that everybody at the comfort of their own home, with a touch of a button, can log on to our application and use their portal to file their tax filings within the year. So again, we also thought that it would be nice that Nigeria, for instance, in 2017 was ranked at, I think, 168 in the index of ease of doing business. 168.
Why do you always count? With Nigeria always 170, 170, 180, 180.
Exactly. So we thought that we need to improve on this index by launching
and the image anyway.
Exactly. So the World Bank used Lagos State as a test case to actually do this and to improve the ease of doing business. And since InTax was launched in 2019, at least Nigeria has gone down to about 120 something.
We'll get there.
So definitely we're getting there. So InTax is very good, it's comfortable, and it's easy, reliable for people to file their returns.
Wow. So it is as easy as ABC.
Yes.
Now, for more questions, because people are still sending in questions and we have to take them, like we said, that is a welcome development, but how has the use of online platforms improved accessibility and access for taxpayers?
Well, the accessibility is good because it means now that every tax transaction can be done online.
Mm-hmm.
Before now, people would plug the streets,
flood your office,
traffic everywhere, go to different tax stations and meet so many queues, even to pay at banks.
And then meet fraudsters and agents and chop their, oh my God.
But with e-tax now, all this has been simplified now because it means that it has good accessibility. The people can use it on any device. So the accessibility for filing of returns is actually on a very high note now, because at the touch of a button, you'll be able to file your returns, do all your tax transactions online. The portal online with ease. So it's actually very seamless.
Now, before I ask the next question, let people know the advantage of doing your tax. There was a time, this is a personal experience, that a LASMA caught me when I was in Lagos, and they took me to their office. And they were saying, oh, you're going to pay this amount. And then I was like, no problem. And they said, do I have a tax card? And I brought out my tax card, the one with the chip.
Yeah.
And they put it in their machine. And they saw that it was active.
Yes. And
they reduced the money. I was so happy. That's one of the reasons why tax paying is very essential. You go embassy. You want to do, they must see your tax returns.
Yes.
Because you are going into a system that recognizes the importance of tax.
Yes.
Now, talking about the importance of tax, let's look at security. Because everybody, at times, some people say, those people, you don't go and put your thing online. Yahoo anymore. So, bros, in terms of data security, which is a concern for many, many people, how sensitive is taxpayer information protected in this digital era? of hacking and things.
Thank you. We know that cybersecurity is an issue everywhere in the world, and Nigeria is not exempted. So we have a system such that it is encrypted end to end, from start to finish, that even our tax administrators do not have access, either front-end access or back-end access, to be able to see any of your biodata. And we also, in compliance with regulatory authorities like the National Data Protection Commission, we are doing compliance with them. We're doing audits with them just to ensure that the rights of a data subject is protected, so that the confidentiality of people's information
and identity
are well secured on our platform.
Wow.
And since 2019, to God be the glory, this has been going well for us because everything is encrypted. We're in compliance with Data Protection Act as well, and the encryption level is really high that it's difficult for people to be able to.
Let's just give it nickname Odeshi. They can't enter. Now we've heard these beautiful things, and it is very, very satisfying to me.
Yes.
But be that as it may, is there an ongoing advancement for those who might face challenges with this technology? Is there any support service or customer care which we use loosely?
Yes, we have quite a lot of support channels for people who are having incidents. We have people who will call Ogbonge, which the Oyinbo will call subject matter experts, at each of our 39 tax stations that will sit down with the taxpayer at the comfort of their own, open the system for them and allow them to guide them on how to use the system. We also have our email support channel, which is etaxinfo@lrs.net. If anybody has any challenge, they can email us. We also have some videos online, our platforms that can guide people on how to make use of it. And for those that aren't literate or computer savvy as well, we can talk them through how to do that, which is what our subject matter experts would do. And then there's a customer service line as well at the agency that we use. Customer support line is 0700 22 555 477, where people can also assist you online to do whatever. And then the social media is there as well.
There.
We have the Twitter, we have Instagram, we have
the X,
YouTube as well, the X as well, the Twitter, so that people can at least assist them from doing their returns.
You know why I'm so happy with this thing you have just mentioned, sir? Because I have a text message here that says, "Hello, sir." You know, say that wahala. Says these so-called tax collectors usually come to me to collect tax money to my shop. Promised to bring receipt for me, but never did. So please, what should I do? Chukuma Pejwa, that is a levy. That is local government. It is not LIRS.
Yes.
So don't let's get it twisted. Like we have said, we have FIRS, federal, LIRS, state, and local government levy. So you see there's a difference. If not LIRS, they don't even have to come to your shop. You go online and you get it done. Be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, we still take some more questions. We still grill our Oga here because tax no be moi. And the way things are going for people in Lagos State, like the next song we're going to play, LIRS has brought in a different pattern of paying tax. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back after this music break.
On 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos. Hit music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Waiting day.
Everybody they speak French. Oui, Bokulesi, Mama Puktoa, but I come from
Bokulesi na French.
Don't be pidgin French.
Wait now, you people don't understand. I said that's the normal French.
Okay, Mama Puktu.
Yeah, Mama Puktu. As an American mistakenly born in Nigeria, globally local Nigeria, I went to the hinterlands of France.
Of Wetin?
France. That's how they call it. It's
he knows hand when it
France. It's France.
He knows the hand.
Anyway.
Waiting Day with Wale Po. 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
On Max FM. music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Don't let the rush hour slow you down. Are you ready to go?
The wife wanted them to jackpot, but he said, no, my dear. We are not going anywhere because I know your type of person. I've looked at you, studied you very well. If you live there, you want to go and run away. I know what you can do.
Yeah, blaster. There's a proverb. You say,
yes.
Hey! Ibikolo majasi. What that means? When you're doing this thing must not cut off. Not cut. This skinny must not cut. When you cut, now for your eye. Now you got to pick up for floor.
The Max Drive is here to make your evening commute a thrill with a blend of music, hot topics, and sports. The Max Drive with Simon and Debbie. Every weekday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Max FM. Music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM.
Max Million.
Max Millions with Ding. On the Max Breakfast, Lovett Chukudi from Berger walked away with 15,000 naira.
Max Million beats the clock.
15,000 naira.
Stop! Hey!
All right, congratulations. You won us at 15,000 naira courtesy of Ding. Let's celebrate you.
Your chance to win a share of 1 million naira is coming up on Max Hits. As soon as you hear the Max Million song of the day, know it is time to call our winning line.
0817-287-1854.
Be the 10th caller. Play the game. And when you hear the prize money you're satisfied with, shout stop before the bell rings. Don't be greedy and don't chicken out. It's Max Millions on 102.3 Max FM. Who am I?
Before we move on, there are one or two things I want to quickly clear. It has just been communicated to me, which I already know, but we have to say it again, that there actually are LIRS officers who go from place to place. But the difference with them, what do you call it, sir?
Informal sector.
Informal sector. But the difference with them is they wear their uniform. There's a shirt that you see their logo boldly printed on it. They do not carry Okada and 4 of them are on it. And then they'll say, this will shop you. Those are different. We still have those people. And this campaign is all about individual. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, you're correct.
Please, can you expatiate on that? Because people might think it's only for company.
Okay, so this return is a statutory returns that everybody that is earning income in the state would have to do a return on their income. And that's what the law says, that from 1st of January to 31st of January of every year, everybody earning income statutorily needs to make a return on their income.
What this means is let's clear, because they will think say now only person when they wear tie they go back. Whether you they sell inside go slow, whether you be organizer, whether you they sell pepper, whether you be meat seller, no matter the business you are doing, except the one that is criminal, that one is Nigerian Police Force. Any business, and even make you they sell bread. Say you they hawk bread, they go, they come. You supposed pay tax, individual tax. Now, a quick explanation, sir.
Yes.
There are some people that work in offices and they tax them regularly.
Yes.
Do they still need to do this individual one?
Oh yes, certainly.
Wait.
What we're saying is, we're not asking you to come and pay more money.
Okay.
But what we're asking you to say is to come and file the returns for which you are paid. Say that your staff, your
salary,
employer is paying you this much. So we need to just oppose what you have filed with what your employer has filed for you. That's the whole purpose of you filing that return.
You won't give me an attack. So if you say they go prison with that.
No.
So what that basically means is, if you are employed,
yes,
and your company is paying a tax on they deduct on your salary,
yes,
you still have to do this one to let them know, say, CEO, I they work for this place, so
yes,
I they earn this amount,
yes,
and my Oga they pay my tax, so that you can check whether Oga they,
exactly,
or Oga no they,
Not only that, some other people also have other streams of income. Like if you side hustle, exactly.
I go tell you.
No, there was something that you said earlier, that embassies they check taxes.
Yeah.
So for people who once say then they make this amount of money and you look at their bank account, there are a lot of money, and what they're paying in their office does not come as
Please come and explain.
So they'll ask you to come and explain. But if you list all your streams of income, the embassy will know that.
I did dance for party for weekend, though. I did do DJ work for night, though.
Exactly. So it might not even be taxable at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But we need to know all those streams of income. Like even people that are earning rental income, for instance, even if they don't tell us, we'll know, because by the time you will file your return, you tell us where you live, you tell us who your landlord is, so we know already that Wale's landlord, they make income. So if
go ahead.
So, but if the income is not what we can tax, we'll nil it for you. But we want people to list all those sources of all those streams of income, so that at the end of the day, we go up better. The book go balance.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I like one thing where Oga talk here. Make I give everybody that chance to relax. Not everything is taxable. There are some things that you don't even need to pay tax for.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Saying I don't hear, some people that don't, they go carry their book. So can you give me an example of some things you don't think you can pay tax on? For if I go and marry a second wife, that kind of thing.
Definitely, that is not taxable.
Okay.
So, but obviously, the taxes that we collect in LRS is called income tax, and we need to have a clear definition of that. Okay. That is taxes on the income that you make. Anything outside that is maybe FRS. So that's why it's federal. But for Lagos, it's just income tax. So other things that you do or perhaps that you make is not perhaps taxable by us if it's not an income tax.
So what of a person that doesn't have an income? I'm unemployed, I'm jobless. What happens?
So that is what we're saying, and that's why it's called income tax. If you can prove beyond reasonable doubt that you don't have any income that you're making, then definitely you don't need to pay tax.
So what of people that want to be smarter than themselves? I say I don't have work. I'm not earning any money. How do you know that?
We know that because we employ artificial intelligence as well, and emotional intelligence. When you see somebody that is enjoying and living on a life,
chick make more
exactly.
Versace.
Exactly. So and then he's now telling us that he's not making
exactly. You come with a G-Wagon.
So we do profiling, although we're not where we are supposed to be.
But we're getting there
because we need some data in some cases to be able to do adequate profiling. But when we get there, we're still going to obviously be able to do that. But the beauty of tax is that even if we profile you now, and we'll profile you inadequately, if we get further information on you, say that guy where we profile last year when he pay 1 million and we don't give him tax clearance, so we now see you riding a G-Wagon or you building skyscrapers, we can give you additional assessment based on
what you
the findings that we get.
What about somebody that inherits properties? Is that an income?
Well, if you inherit properties
and you get like monthly rent, kind of.
If you're getting rent from it, it's rental income, so you have to declare
so you pay that.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my God, definitely. This is so. I'm loving this, and I'm loving this, and I'm loving this, and I'm thanking the government of Lagos State, and I'm thanking LIRS because right now I have a better understanding of what LIRS is about. Most of the time, when I just see them in the black t-shirt and that line on their shoulder, I say, our people, they have come again. But now, they're actually thinking about the convenience of the people of Lagos State.
Oh, yes.
And God will bless the Lagos State government and especially the LIRS and everybody. What about manpower for LIRS? How do you cope with a state with so many people? How do you do that?
Well, the agency is well staffed, although most of them have jackpot.
I know. That's what I'm asking.
We're having that short gap at the moment, but because our system has been digitized and automated now, so it's easier now to administer taxes. So with e-tax, it's seamless. We don't need to do much work and much monotonous work like we used to do in the past. Exactly.
That's old school.
That has really helped us a lot to cope with the recent jackpot
syndrome. So before we let you go, sir, what is your message to everybody listening from Lagos to Abuja, from Kwara to Kanu? Because people come from outside Lagos to do business in Lagos and go outside of Lagos. What do you do about such situations? You carry cow from the north, you come and sell it in Lagos, and then you go out. How do those people pay income?
The truth of the matter is the LRS and every internal revenue service, they do things within the ambience of the law.
Okay.
What the law says is that you must pay tax based on your residency. So if you live in a state where you stay from 1st of January of that state, is where you're supposed to pay tax. And
irrespective of where you're doing business.
Exactly. And if you have stayed 183 days in a year in a particular state, that's where you pay your tax to.
Okay.
So the people coming from north and going back and forth to do their thing, they still will pay their taxes in the states where they
reside.
So that's how we administer those.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick reminder that deadline for filing of annual tax return is 31st of March. Am I correct?
You're very right.
So if people want to do that, and what is your message to everybody as you take a bow, sir?
So annual returns is a statutory requirement. It's a civic responsibility. We all have to do our own civic responsibility. If we want the government to serve us, then we also need to do pay our taxes, do the needful to help government to create the infrastructure that is well needed. So for everyone doing that, they need to go to etax.lrs.net to file their taxes on or before the 31st
of March 2024.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can also watch this clip again on YouTube at MAX Max FM Nigeria. So you can get the details, some links to go and check so many things. And once again, we've had Rashid Oluajayi, who he is Assistant Director, IT Directorate, LIRS. God will bless you, sir.
Thank you.
The next time you are coming to the Wetin Day house, we go kick out for you.
No problem.
It is sure that, but now fasting day, so we can't kill everything. Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Wetin Day continues on your hit music station, Max FM. In the meantime, in between time, enjoy good music.
Fun and interesting, you know where to turn to. Hit music now. The Max Hits.
5 words, one bitter truth that I think people should know is money does actually change people. So it takes a lot of hard work to not change when you have money. But money will just change your taste, change your style, change your personality, just change you. What about yours? 5 words, what's one bitter truth?
Man, I think one of the bitter truths that, I would say in 5 words would be you cannot trust human beings.
Actually, it's even crazy that you can't actually trust yourself.
No, I can trust myself.
No, you can't.
Tune in to the Max Hits with Real Skills and Sarah. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on 102.3 Max FM. Music for Lagos. 102.3 Max FM. Kickstart your day with great music and all the latest updates you need to stay ahead.
Why do we hide pregnancy? Why do Nigerians hide pregnancy? I mean, I don't really know. Now, say Dr. Taxation, if anybody know, go.
This is Africa. Before you know it, you.
And I think we are nothing like that. We are overdoing.
For the ultimate